If you plan on hunting in Wyoming next fall, here's a suggestion to help you get through the remaining weeks of spring. Go through and study the process to apply for a big game license. Application periods for resident deer, elk, and antelope close May 31st, while the deadline to apply for bighorn sheep, mountain goat, bison, and moose closes April 17th. The Wyoming Game and Fish Department's website has a hunt planner that's a solid resource for you in helping you apply. First off, hit the Get Involved tab, slide over to Public Comments and Meetings, and then scroll down to the various season proposal videos, where department biologists in each region of the state offer their hunt season proposals. Game and Fish recommends looking through the interactive maps, species-specific hunt information like hunt areas, along with drawing odds, harvest reports from past years, and where to find public access. Speaking of access, hunter management areas are a good option to consider. HMAs are parcels of land where Game and Fish manages access for hunters. If you want to hunt these areas, you'll need a permission slip. It's best to first check out the individual HMA ranch rules for additional info on species you can hunt, which hunt areas are included, and the number of permission slips available. If you're relatively new to Wyoming, be sure you qualify as a resident. To qualify for any resident Game and Fish license, you need to be domiciled and physically reside in Wyoming for 1 full year, 365 days, before applying for or buying a license. Claiming to be a resident on an application when you're not is illegal, and depending on circumstances, a conviction can bring as much as a $10,000 fine, loss of hunting and fishing privileges, and restitution if an animal is taken. You'll also need to establish a sportsman ID in order to apply for or buy a hunting or fishing license, along with any other stamps or permits. And if you are born after January 1st, 1966, you'll be required to carry proof of hunter education in the field, unless with a mentor. Classes are ongoing, and the Game and Fish website has a listing of class schedules in your region. Hunter education certificates from other states are valid in Wyoming. Now, there are other regulations that hunters should be aware of, and the Game and Fish Hunt Planner can answer many of them. Application deadlines are still some weeks away, so do some diligence and make sure that this fall's hunt works well for you. This is Ray Hageman with the Wyoming Game and Fish Department.